Good afternoon, good evening, and a very good morning. I think it's afternoon now. Whatever. It's a different time of day. This is the Halloween Horror Events podcast, and you are listening to this episode because this episode, I don't know what's going to be titled, but it's about the scare zones from Halloween Horror Nights 34. And there's just two of us again today, mate. It's just me and my good friend Epic Phil from Epic Phill Travels on YouTube, or Epic Phil on YouTube now. I'll get
No,
it
it's
in
still
through because
Epic
he
Phill
usually does it
Travels.
himself. Is it? All right,
It's
well, there you
it's
go.
still Epic Phill Travels, but he also forgot TikTok and all the social media sites as well, apart from X. Don't use that anymore.
Well, he can put all them later on. But as you're tuning into this. This is a Halloween horror events podcast. You can find us on, if you're watching this, staring at you, I'm looking right directly at you. You can find us on YouTube at Halloween horror events. You can give this a thumbs up and a like and a subscribe would be very, very much appreciated. And you can find us on our socials at HHE Pod and at HHE Pod 1 on TikTok. So, Phil, how you doing, buddy? How's it been since last week?
Um, well, it's been good. There was the Three Musketeers of podcasters last week, and now it's just the two of us. We
Yeah.
can make it if we try, just the two.
By
And
the
that's just
way,
lost every listener.
well, I just had
But I'm
X
good.
set up. Yeah, go on.
I've been quite funny in the last week, haven't I? Obviously I wasn't sure about the dog if he's going to survive. If anybody wants to know, he's 15, 16 in August. Everything what could go wrong with him went wrong with him in 1 week. He's a miracle dog. He seems to be recovering. I don't know how he's doing it. I need his secret powers. He's just looked at me, funny enough, because I just gave him a little stroke and he's like, "Don't wake me up."
Yeah, I want to go
But
sleep.
it's been a weird week. And also, hopefully this week, it should be, I'm 97% sure about this. I start my other job, so I'm back up in the money.
Well,
And if you
hopefully
can
you
hear
are.
coughing,
Hopefully you are.
that's one of the problems.
Anyway, right. So this episode, folks, what you've tuned into and listening to is we got. I'm going to say that it's four scare zones and two attractions. I'm doing air quotes.
It's
What do you
definitely
reckon?
four scare. It's four scare zones, one dance zone, and a specially themed thing. I call it.
Yeah, so I'm going to say four scare zones, two attractions. So while we are and Phil disappears.
I'm still about. Trust me on this.
Let's see if this works. Technology, it's shite like it always is. I have to open them up one by one. Anyway, right, let's move on. Yeah. So I'll keep you all interested, folks. I'm just doing some technical stuff,
Did the
so
camera turn
don't
itself
bother.
back on?
Is what?
Did the camera just turn itself back on? I walked back and the camera was on.
Cameron's never, yeah, he only went off for a split second.
Well, that's bloody stupid, isn't it?
Well, anyway,
Zero
folks.
poo.
Yeah. So, guys, yeah, so we have got the first announcement we got was Monday, I believe, was it?
It certainly was a Monday.
Uh, and we got the origins of horror. So what I got off X, because we don't get any more information than that at the moment,
Well,
is
we could have, but I've been lazy. There was more information from a certain gentleman, I can't remember his name, who went to the London event, and they put more blurb
yeah,
to a lot of things.
yeah, but that was a media thing which we don't seem to be getting invited to. But
Well,
like a
to
lot of
be
other podcasters
invited, we
don't.
need to join the list, and we don't put
No,
ourselves on
we
the
are
list.
on. We have on the media. I've even got the media supposed to be getting the media emails. We don't even get them either.
I'll
So
tell you what, send it
that's another
across to
story.
Epic Phil and see if I can get us on that way.
Anyway, don't matter. Um, so we've got the origins of horror. Enter a decaying conservatory of twisted vines where artists crave tributes. Craft? What?
Oh
That's
my
weird how
God,
to
your
spell
reading
that.
skills are terrible.
No, it's the way it's that word. It just doesn't look right in the middle of them two. But anyway, where artists crave car.
I'm going to have a look, people, because we're going to be here all
I think
day.
it's car. says card
Let me,
tributes
right.
to Halloween Horror Nights
Enter the decaying
34.
conservatory of Twisted. Where are we? Right, a scare announcement, the origins
Hmm.
of horror. Enter the decaying conservatory of Twisted Finds and artists carve tributes. Halloween Horror Nights 34. Right, yes, it was carve. So it's like a carvery.
So it's just spelt weird to me. Anyway, you encountered notorious crows, gargoyles, and more. And then obviously tickets are available. I do like the artwork. If you've seen this on YouTube, the artwork is up. Um, we've got a crow. It's a stained glass window, isn't it? That they've
Yeah,
released.
this is going to be the front of the park scare zone, isn't it? This is going to
So
be
it's going
because
so in other words,
the whole
it's going to be
yeah.
shit.
Well, it's obviously the whole theme is meant to be around this big desolate mansion, gargoyles, creepy old looking thing. So this is the start of you walking into the building, I think, to say you're walking
Yeah,
into
but
the lands.
that I still don't think that walking, if you're having it on that corner, it just doesn't work.
At,
It's a
at least
crap
the, at
area.
least the sign trust is going to be different this time. It's not going to be the
Well,
same thing
we'll
they've had for the
see.
last 3 years. No, they've
We'll
said.
see.
No,
Have
they've
they?
actually said they've changed it. Actually, you. This is a problem with your new job. You're up the loop too much these days. It's going to have a different
It's
color
not a new
LED
job.
lights,
It's not a new job. The
and
job's exactly the same. It's
yeah,
just I'm trying to
busier.
stay away from a lot of it all. I'm trying just
Yeah,
to see the media
it's
stuff, and
just
that's it.
it's just going to be well, this was on the media, I think, that's how I know. It's going to be a different color. I think they might put a few vines and that on it. It'd be interesting to see. I think they just know the same Halloween Horror Night sign at the beginning, over and over again, is
Mhm.
boring. So that I think they've
Yeah.
changed it up a bit. They've listened to people. I think it's going to be like a bluey green color this year.
Well, we'll see. We'll see what they do. So, um, yeah, that was the first one we got, and then on Tuesday, I believe we got this one, which uh, is it the Masquerade Dance with Death?
Yep, that's the correct word.
Yep, see, I can read some stuff. Anyway, you're invited to the masquerade ball where bloodthirsty vampires lurk behind ornate disguises. When their masks fall, you become their prey. If you're wondering why I'm dragging it out, because I'm just bored of vampires. I've said this to Phil behind screen, and I'll tell you all guys live. I am just bored to shit with vampires.
Well,
I'm
I get
sorry,
what you
but yeah,
mean.
Vamp
I
55,
get.
Vamp 85, Vanity, and just
I,
it's just
Listen,
too
I
much
get
fun.
pictures
Too much.
again. Look at again. You've got the glass window at the top. So this is set in that mansion again. Now we're gonna obviously have scare actors, what are vampires and normal people dressed up, and then some will have fangs.
Yeah,
This is where it needs to be different. Stop going for the stereotypical vampire look. If you get what I mean.
yeah.
So when you pull the mask up, have them look like gargoyle sort of
You know
monsters.
what would work with this scare zone. I know it sounds weird, but have this as a half and half. Bit like remember that Mel's double feature that they had, where they had the scare zone over two different times, so they had black and white and colour. This one, have them all dressed up, pretending to be normal, and
I
then
think
all of a
that's going to
sudden that,
happen.
yeah. But what I'm saying is they then switch out for all vampires. Just switch it out. So one time you walk through there, it's a masquerade. It's not really. It's going to be a bit potentially boring, potentially, but they'll still be able to scare you. And then all of a sudden they all disappear. Next minute, it's all vampires and vampires only. Because
So
they're
it's
going to mix this up
yeah.
between. They're going to mix this up with vampires and victims like they always do, and it just feels like it's just a
Well,
rinse and
see,
repeat for
your
me.
idea sort of got an idea, but what I would do instead of just changing it up, because that's a lot of scare actors changing, is have the vampires with the mask on, because that's what a masquerade is. And then when the right music comes on, the lights should change, it should get more creepy, and they should take their mask off and they've all got their vampire faces like that. So you don't know which ones are the
Well, that's what
vampires.
that's what it sounds like they're going to do to me. Well, from what I'm seeing, it's the same. Just feels like it's the same old for me. But anyway, let's move. Was it when that was Tuesday? So I think Wednesday.
Tuesday, yep.
Wednesday
Tuesday.
we got Phil's
So let's
favourite
go,
one.
before we go any further. You're that's just something you're not really interested in. Masquerade Ball.
No, at the moment,
Fair enough.
I'll go. We did a little thing late. We'll talk about later about people's top five and stuff like that. We'll get to that afterwards.
We got any this time, but who cares?
But yeah, but it's one of those, isn't it? So we got the Cat Lady of Crooked Lane. So the little bit of a blurb on that one is travel down a spooky winding path to a mysterious house where trick-or-treaters are transformed into furry felines. Be careful or you'll be next. So it sounds to me traditional Halloween, trick-or-treaters. and they all look like cats.
Right. I love the idea. The pumpkins. I think we know where this is going to go. It's going to go where
Well,
all the
look at from I see I have seen some stuff, but there is like a stage at the end of that area at Central Park. So I think it's going to like you. I think you said it's
yeah,
going to creep into towards the
DreamWorks.
animal actors bit.
Yeah.
So it's not just going to
But
be that one narrow corridor.
I love the pumpkins. The cat lady thing doesn't
Mm,
interest me with little kids turning them into little cat monsters. Only because
yeah,
you know what? It sort of reminds me of Sweet's Revenge, making all the kids little killing monsters. I feel it's just
yeah,
a lazy way of doing it. They're going to be dressed up. What's cool? So for the people who love the original Halloween with that,
yeah.
you're
This is going to
getting this back
be
now.
this is going to be your traditional Halloween scare
Yeah.
zone to get people
Can I
back
say
into
that?
that mood because
I've heard.
it has been missing for a few years. The traditional Halloween at Halloween Horror Nights has been away, and this looks like it's something to bring people back in again. So
Okay. Now, I know everyone, I've heard loads of people say they want the old traditional looking cat lady. I don't. Be adventurous. Make her a beautiful woman. Make her, something different, but does not have the raggedy taggedy woman like from The Simpsons, what they're going to go for. We know
it's in the
they are.
perfect area. Just have a walking around the Simpsons area into there, crazy cat lady. There you go, done.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I don't want that. I want a good looking one. I want what you say crazy, like the Batman movie. Do you remember her?
Hmm.
Was it Batman Returns, what it was called? Whatever
Ah,
one it
no
was.
idea.
Oh
Yeah,
God, what a
never
movie
mind.
that was.
Think.
Oh, cat, or you go back to
So,
the original two Batman movie, you understand.
and then moving on to Thursday. So this is, if you probably noticed, it was a week full of announcements. That's why we are doing it the right day. We got Mutations Toxic 20s.
I'm gonna love this. No, I
Yeah,
am.
in the 1920s neighborhood, a buzz cola. I love how they've done buzz cola. Is it no BuzzCon? Sorry, not buzz cola. I'm getting Simpsons on my brain.
Yeah.
A BuzzCon truck with radioactive cargo crashes into a mobster's getaway car, sending the city into toxic pandemonium. If this is not in New York, they need to
Mate,
just give up.
it's the 1920s, which also means prohibition.
Hmm.
What an
So
area to have it into. If you know that side street was hidden away, I know people wanted to fall out something there, stuff that. Prohibition down that hidden area there.
yeah.
Brilliant.
Well, the thing is with this, if they're going to go for the mutant toxic waste kind of, it doesn't like toxic mutants and toxic waste. They could easily dress that area up in New York with toxic waste
Oh,
stuff
it'd be
because they did it with
beautiful.
acid assault. Because I'm getting acid assault feels to this one, and if you know me from listening to the show before, acid assault has been my favourite scare zone since 2021, since Halloween Horror Nights 21. I've never seen any scare zone match that at all. And you can at me if you want, but I don't think there's been a scare zone in that New
I
York
don't
area that's
think
beat that.
you're. I don't think you'll get many hats. I haven't seen it, but I've heard too many podcasts
Yeah,
talk about it, so I know it's a very popular one.
yeah, and that was I think, the second event, and it was like,
So
wow, this
if
is
you
what
look
I
at
thought it was going to be.
the background
That
between
looks like New
behind,
York.
it does look like New York.
Yeah.
It does. So that is will the stage be there though? Will they have the
Well,
stage this time?
I'm not seeing anything go up yet.
Because I don't see how the stage would work with this one personally. I'd
I don't think they
rather
should have the stage. You know what I think they should have? The crash. Have the toxic truck smashed into the mobster's car in that area
like there, yeah.
instead of
You
having
could
a
fence.
stage.
You could easily pretend to fence it off like with
Yeah,
the police bollard things, the old wood bollards and
yeah.
all that.
Bring
That would,
the vehicles back into into them areas like they used to.
no.
But I'm looking forward to this one. Um, so yeah, that was I just like the color and the font. It's just yeah, mutants. So then Friday we got our final announcement. I'm going to do this in two parts. This is a new feature for Mel's Dying. We have dying zombies.
Plus, they've told
Um,
us as well, there's going to be a lot of new males dying merchandise this year.
Mm. Yeah, so
So
it
that,
does say from because we've got this and one more other thing, and it
yeah,
did
we have got
say
more things.
brave all new streets experiences that take the horror to new heights, featuring zombie car hops, undead DJs, and more. So I'm thinking that this Mel's they're gonna have like a bit of a zombie
Theme.
drive-through area. I know they've got Mel's dying, but I think they're gonna be like zombified waiters, and they might even be serving you. I don't know, but
Right,
it's
I
gonna be in that
think
area.
there'd be a couple in there. I can't imagine everyone wearing it because how hot it is
No.
behind the scenes. But obviously, there's got to be themed food in there, especially just in Mel's, nowhere
Yeah.
else. It's got to be just in there. Um, when we get to the other thing, I'm going to explain why this area, I may go once or twice, but I may just keep away from it a lot.
Well, the
So,
zombie area is it's going to be outside Mel's where all the cars are in it. So
yeah,
we obviously know it's kind of
they're gonna
extending.
be the people bringing food to you, probably on roller skates.
Yeah, because you're gonna have New York leading into this zombies, and then that leading into the cat lady. So you're kind of gonna have a continuous scare zone in that area all the way through. So it sounds like we'll see how it works, and then obviously if we do get the show, they're gonna have the show entrance serve as well. But we also got given this, which I think is where the DJ bit comes from.
Yeah,
Club
this was.
Horror.
Yeah, we all heard this was coming. We all thought it was going to be where Jaws and that used to be. But this does actually make more sense for me because the HHN bar.
Well, well. It looks like, from what I saw on social media this afternoon, there is trusses and what looks like a DJ set going on the exits of Fast and Furious.
Oh,
So it's
for
going
God's
in,
sake. So
so
we're
it's going
putting it in the
in.
tightest area in the park again.
Well, yes and no. That's where they did the Rob Zombie scare zone. And
Yeah,
there's a
and it was a
dancing thing. It does
clusterfuck.
work.
It was fun,
Well,
but
it
it was a
was.
clusterfuck.
Yeah.
It's no good for people
But
who just want to get around the park, especially when the show ends or
yeah.
starts.
But that's what I've seen on social media today. It looks like that's where that's going to be. I don't think I've seen anything about the HHN bar itself being over in the next to the lagoon, where it was last year near
And that means
Transformers.
our lagoon bar is finished for this year as well if it goes over
No,
there.
I think they'll still have that bar.
Yeah, but
I
it'll be
think
packed, so it won't be fun anymore.
well, no, because that if you're going too far down, that thing's round the corner, round the back. You're not really going to see it unless you know it's there and they don't advertise it.
And everyone who's clubbing, dancing knows it's there, mate. They know that they're going to be like
Mm.
that area is going to be the worst place to be. Wherever that club is going to be the funnest place, but the worst place to be on weekends.
Yeah. Well,
It's
we'll just have to
it's
wait and
it's
see.
gonna
That's all
have
we can
it's
do.
gonna have a lot of horrible drunks, um, getting on our nerves, who think, oh, let's have one drink, let's have two drinks. I'll tell you what, let's have seven drinks. Oh, we're on our 10th drink and we're puking everywhere and we're swearing at everyone and we want to fight because we don't know how to drink like an adult.
Well, all we can do is wait and see. Mate. Like I said, there's been no confirmation where any of these scare zones actually are yet.
Do you think the
So
bridge is going to be back open by Horror Nights?
yes, yes.
Because that
There's
because
no way they're going to keep that bridge shut during Halloween Horror Nights.
they've
It
literally
can't.
ripped it all up, basically, haven't
Yeah,
they?
I think that's the reason why they thought it needs doing now because of the
Oh,
amount
it
of
did.
footfall.
I remember last year how bad it was
Yeah,
walking
so
across
because
it.
of the footfall that's going over it, it's better to have it shut for the peak of summer to get it ready for Halloween. Because it's
Look,
summer. I understand people say,
it's
"Oh, summer's
not
busy."
busy out there. It's not.
No,
Not
well,
this
it's not
year.
that you don't get the footfall over there because don't forget people use that to bypass and cut through very quickly.
What's the time
So
now in America?
it is 10:30 in the morning.
Right, so what's to say the parks are open then? It would be, but nothing's telling me times. It's
Ah,
very
shit.
interesting. I went on to the app to look at times, and I've got no times.
Park hours, don't want
See
that.
if you can get it.
Map, attractions, list. Yeah. What do you want? Where do you want? Universal Studios or
Let's just
Islands?
get go. Yeah, let's go Universal Studios. For some
Well,
reason, it's not
Despicable
giving
Me
me
is
any times.
delayed. ET's 15. Let's put them in time order. Uh, let's go to the longest. Wait is Rip Ride Rockit 60 minutes. Revenge of the
I
Mummy
don't.
45.
I don't
Gringotts
know what's going on with my
45.
app. It's just not working. Oh yeah, guys, it's working now. Yeah, the shortest is 5 minutes, and
So it's not too bad. How's
well, Kang doesn't
Hagrid's
open
is
this.
2 hours. Jurassic
I don't think
Velocicoaster's
60 minutes
45.
is bad for a ride what's shutting soon.
Yeah. And then, well, the big thing is where how busy it is at Epic. That's the one that everyone's going to at the moment, supposedly. Well, Ministry is 2 hours. Stardust
Curse
is
the Werewolf,
12.
5 minutes.
Always is. I don't know what it. People are not
Frankenstein,
happy.
35.
Yeah. Mario Kart
Real Roots.
111, Minecraft Madness 65. So Epic is pretty busy, but the other two
Yeah,
ones
Harry
are
Potter. Well,
pretty quiet.
Harry Potter's because they haven't got everything running properly on that yet because they can't figure out how to get it working properly yet. So they're going to take their time until they get it right.
Mate, it's all the Harry Potter. Look at Hagrid's is 2 hours still. There's a massive everyone. Got to suspect if you are a massive Harry Potter fan, but the rides are not brilliant
And the
in my
screens in
eyes.
some of them rides as well now are terrible in Universal.
But anyway, we're going off topic. So
That's their old show.
uh,
They kept it full
yeah,
on a project.
yeah. So yeah, guys, that is what we got this week. We did get a Phil did put out to a few people for what their top five or what they and how did you explain it? Because
Well, I'll read it out.
most anticipated to go on.
I'll read it all. Morning, all. Recording Sunday. What's now? Halloween horror events podcast. Simple question. HHN scare zones. Put them in order. Start with least anticipated to most anticipated, but that didn't really make sense. So I added five being the least anticipated and one being the most anticipated. I think we only got three people.
Well, three people's better than all.
Last week we had 50 odd people this week, but I didn't really advertise it that well. I couldn't, I didn't even do TikToks for the scare zone.
To be
So
honest, mate, we didn't even advertise a show last week.
no, we've done nothing. We're being lazy.
We are being lazy, but we'd like
We've
to all
got three
thank you
people.
because this actually is our 12-month anniversary of being on Podbean.
Right, do you well, happy birthday, sort of. Here's a question. Is it? Is it? Shit, do we have to pay again?
We've already paid, it's already been done, don't worry about it.
Oh, well done. Okay,
Uh,
do you want me? Do you want me to do the first one, Craig Lucas? Do you do
yeah,
Craig
go on then.
Willix? Right, Craig Lucas. We're going to start from the least anticipated of him. So he went for Masquerade Dance of the Deaf is number five. I think he's with you with the devil. I'm with the devils. Do you know what? That would have been better. Demons and devils. But there you go. With the vampires. Number four is the origins of horror. I'm not going to read them all properly. Can't give you reasons because obviously no one's gave us reasons, but I didn't ask for that. Number three, Mutant Toxic 20s. Very high on mine actually. Number two is Mel's Die in Zombies. Number one is The Simpsons Cat Lady.
So the Cat Ladies is most anticipated.
Yeah, apparently so.
Right, okay.
Different for me. But there's a
Yeah.
few people I
Uh,
know who super infused. She's very looking forward to that one, the cat lady.
well, yeah, she will do because she does enjoy a
Old
traditional
horror.
Halloween.
Yeah.
Yeah. The only other one I've got on here that you've sent
Do you want,
through is Steve Wilson.
did we get Steve Wilson one? Okay, you do Steve Wilson, I'll do Craig Willix.
Yeah, so Steve put so his least anticipated is Masquerade. Then next one, number four, would be Mutants. Disappointed in that one, Steve. It should be higher. Anyway, three, The Cat Lady. Number two, the original horror. And number one, it just says message. I don't understand
Yeah,
what he means by message.
well, what's the one left? That's me to suit it. I was doing something and I was talking to the phone while writing them in.
Oh, number one's the male dying. Yeah, male's dying. Obviously, there's
We
only
have,
five.
yeah, we've also got Darren Aller as well. So I'll do Darren Aller and we'll leave Willix to last.
Yeah.
I love leaving the doctor to last. So, Mister, if you smell what the other is cooking. Wrestling fans will get that. Darren, if you're not a wrestling fan, you're what the hell is that about? Right, my order scare zones. I'm going to zoom 5 to 1 is his ones again. Here we go. So least anticipated is Masquerade Dance with the Deaths. A lot of people with you on this, Simon. Number four is the origins of horror. Number three is Mutants Toxic 20s. I think because a lot of the people who have messaged us don't know old school horror nights like you. So they're not seeing
Mm,
that
yeah.
vibe of that one. Number two is a cat lady, and I'm sorry, people, I just don't see what you see in this one. A crooked lane, and then number one, Mel's Dying Zombie Club Horror. See, I can't see that being a very good zone. I think it's going to be the kids zone, and that's probably what's peeing me off with it.
Well, right. Well, yeah. Yeah. Well, like I said, everyone's
And
entitled to their own opinion.
yeah,
So, what's Mr. Willick say?
I tell you the most scariest one for Craig Will for Darren. Ah, la, 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 la. His worst one. Disney World shut down for good.
Oh no, it do something not right with that.
Yeah, yeah. We won't say anything. We might get in trouble for that. For number
I've just been told.
Craig, we got the wee Scottish man, the wee Scottish man, as Craig would say. Right, number five is the origins of horror. It's because he probably thinks the same as me that it's going to be front of park, so he thinks it's going to be pants where it is. I think they're going to shock us this year. I really do, people, by the way, because the boss is back, and I think he knows that's been a problem. Number four, I can see it having a vibe like the arcade thing, if they were allowed to go down that road further.
What is it though?
Do you remember the old arcade one?
Yeah, no, but
The origins of horror at the front of the park. I can
uh,
see that getting that
too
sort of feel
compact.
to it.
Not in that.
I,
It might have that feel, but it won't in that area. So
Yeah, but they might start from the front and work down there. Because I think they're going to use more space this year for scare zones. Because last year the scare zones were far too small. Number four is Masquerade Dance with Death. Um, I have no time for you, Craig. As a Doctor Who fan, one of the best episodes was the time robots. Remember at the Masquerade with the Queen of France.
stop going on about Doctor
Yeah.
Boo. Come on.
I'm saving the show. If I keep on talking about it, someone will buy the rights for it. Number
No, they
three,
won't. It's in the tank. It's gone.
mutations. No, it's staying forever. It's timeless. Unaccepted. Three, mutations, toxic 20s. Yeah, I don't think he knows the original, but I know Craig, he will go and look into it now.
Mm.
Number two, males dying zombies. What is this about males dying zombies? I can't see what's so
I
good
don't know.
about it. It's Kid Zone.
I think it's. Well, I'll explain it when I do my five.
Yep, I haven't got him. I was going to
I
figure
mean,
out as I go on.
I'm doing.
Number one,
I've figured mine out now.
the Cat Lady of Crook Lane. This will probably remind him of his street in Scotland, so he'll feel at home.
Probably, yeah.
So everyone, all about five of you, I think, much appreciated for doing that for us because
Yeah,
we.
yeah. We like I say, any interaction, a like, a tweet, a retweet, a sub, everything
I
helps.
do have an idea for the future. Um, if you know the Telegram app, you can have groups. Uh, it's a bit like doing Discord, but it's a lot more simple for people. I can start a group in that. People can join it. They can chat between each other about horror nights and that. But if I ask a question there, you can send me a voice note, and I could just throw a voice note on the show if I wanted to.
Yeah, yeah. We'll look into that anyway. So you can figure yours out. I'll do my five. Bottom of the list at this moment in time is Club Horror, but I'm going to split it up because it's not. That's the bottom of my list. I'm going to do this in six. I'm splitting them two up. Anyway, Club Horror's at the bottom for me. Then it's the Masquerade Dance of Death. I just, I'm just bored of vampires. Then
Because
next one
Buffy was
up.
there.
Yeah, next one up for me would be just because of where its possible location is. It's going to have to be the Origins. I don't want it to be that low but it's just the location. If that's going to be in the entrance, I just don't like that location. Never have, never will, I don't think. Then I would say it's possibly going to be zombies, Mel's zombies, because it's an area they've never used before. Well, they have. They've used it for flash mobbing and stuff like that, but it's kind of expanding one scare zone into another, and it's trying to use more of the park. So hopefully it works. We'll see what happens with it. Number two is the old lady at Crooked Lane, just because it's classic horror, classic Halloween, and I think we're going to see some of the masks for when this guy was there. Trick or treat. It could be very similar to that one. And I did like that scare zone. So, yeah, and if you haven't figured it out, my number one anticipated scare zone is Mutants Toxic 20s. I just like mutants, and I think it'll be fun.
I
So,
like mutants.
I like
Forrest
mutants
Gump.
and I cannot lie.
Chocolate
They
bar
have a
for the
big nose and a
mutants.
big fat eye.
Okay. Okay, we've got Simon. So I'm gonna wing this like a professional because I didn't know Simon wanted me to do it.
Mate, I just done that
I,
off the top of my head, so that's just
okay,
me.
I'm just gonna try and do this way. So number six for me is the Cat Lady Crook Lane. I'm the total opposite. I think it's gonna be too family friendly, and the only thing that will scare me if it will push out. But before I go any further, I want to say this. I think they're all brilliant zones this year. I can't
Yeah,
see a zone I'm not going to enjoy. It's just that I've got to figure out where I can put them. So I've got to be
yeah. But
very over
this
the
is why
top.
it's called the anticipated. It's not your
Yeah,
worst or best.
yeah.
See,
I can't.
we're
Yeah.
being diplomatic here, people.
So the cat lady crook lane's going to be at the bottom. It could fly up if they put loads of James Corden lookalikes in there. That would
Not so you
scare
can
the hell
punch them
out of
on.
me. But once I've run away from them and I've come
And
back in anger,
right, people, do not take that out of context. Do not go and punch the screw actors.
unless you
Punch
see
Jerry,
James, if you see James
James
Corden,
Corden.
but
Punch
not in
him.
the park, not in the park, so I
Mm.
don't want you banned.
Sorry,
But
well, James Corden. If you've got a problem with us, come on the show and talk it out. Get us our best show ever.
James Corden would have come on here. He's not big enough. Well, he is.
Mm. Yeah.
Okay, so that's in at number six place. I'm going to put Club Horror in five. No, it's only because I'm not in the clubbing scene anymore. I'm an old git. And where if it's going to be where Simon thinks it's going to be, I'm just seeing the logistical problems with a few things around that area. The tits who like hanging around in Harry Potter for no reason. It was great when it was empty in there, but you ruined it for us all. Um, it's going to be near, not right on the doorstep, but it's going to be near, what's that stupid show called that I can't stand? The
Oh,
dancing
Nightmare
people.
Fuel.
Yeah. So when people coming out that, they're all going to go into this zone. So it's gonna become a
Ah,
bottleneck of nightmares. Um, it's an area where everyone also likes hanging out, being sick. Near Nightmare Fuel, funny enough, being sick and sitting down when they've just given up. You see the people just give up on life in there. They're like, I've done too many steps. So it's just a horrible area for me
well,
altogether. I think it's going to be
there is a bit of
packed.
a gap between that area because you've
Yeah, but
got
it's just everyone's got
the
to
night
walk.
bus.
Yeah, but everyone walks through that area. They just do. The bridge needed to be further away, if that makes sense on the thing, to make it easier. But that's the reason for me. It's just me. Don't get me wrong. I actually thought the Rods of Me Scare Zone was good with the music. I didn't spend much time in there because I'm an old man these days and loud,
Mhm.
loud music like that. So
Yes, you
I
are.
don't want to hang out there. I'm worried about, and I'm going to reiterate, and this is going to upset some people. If there's going to be a pickpocket, this is the area they're going to hang out. It's
Mm.
crowded, everyone are bustling into each other. So people with your belongings in that area, please. Now, Universal will do their best. I'm not blaming Universal. And 99% of the guests are brilliant, but there's that 1% of chances. They're everywhere. It's not just Universal, it's around the world. So don't take that as enemies attacking Universal. They're everywhere. And if you don't think they are, you're an idiot and you probably will be pickpocketed at some point in your life. Always be prepared. Be prepared. I've totally forgot what number I'm up
And
to.
moving on.
Number
Four.
five. Four, 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 four. We've done now. I'm gonna go. What's it called? The Origins of Horror.
Mm.
I think
Same
it could
reason
be
as me.
very good. Yeah, I think it could be a very good, but it's always a worry where it is at the front of the park. They always just seem to
Mm.
use it as an area just to put a few
If they
scare
use the
actors.
Avenue of the Stars and use the bit between the Minions and Thingy Ride, it'll be great.
Oh yeah.
Just get it away from that corner. Just move it further down. So yes,
But
that can still be the
I
entrance.
say have that corner, but
No,
go further
because it
down.
just
Push it all the way through. I would take up so much space this
I
year.
won't have anything on that. I won't put.
I want hardly any areas with no scare zones. And the only place I don't want it is probably it's going to be is Men in Black and Simpsons. Everywhere else should be covered. Oh, by the way,
See,
this is the other reason. This is where the chainsaw people are going to be.
but they should. See, that's what I mean. If they have the chainsaw people there in that corner, it's just going to cause pandemonium. I personally think if you're going to do that, push it into the avenue down that side, and use Simpsons like they used to. Get the demonic clowns with the chainsaws. Get the guy in the wheelchair in the clown suit. He was absolutely phenomenal. Scares the hell out of you because he just comes up to you like 20 mile an hour, up right up behind you, scares the hell out of you with his horn. Honk, honk. Fun.
Oh God, where am I
Good
now?
days.
Number
Good days.
three. It'd be good if I actually wrote this down because I can't remember. So.
Well,
Number
you
three is
get
going to
them.
be Masquerade Dance to the Death for me. It's in between. It could be good, it could be bad. I just don't know. Let's be
Sorry,
truthful.
folks. My music decided to start playing on
So
my
we
Mac for
can't
some
hear
reason.
it. Masquerade Dance. So that will
Yeah,
be
but
an
I can.
interesting one.
Get
Dance
off.
with
What are you
Death.
playing for? David, get off.
He's just trying to act cool people and tell you
Beautiful
what
people.
music. Yeah, Masquerade Dance to Death, Beautiful People. That'd be a good song in there. No, it won't because I think it's going to be interesting. It's going to see how they do this. This is going to be Hollywood all day, every day. It's the area for it.
Should be, yeah.
So what have we got left? We've got only two choices
You got
left. I'm going to put
mutants.
number. You've got mutants and males. Well, come on, let's be obvious here. Obviously, mutants are rubbish, so it's going to be males in second place. um, it was between these two for first place, and now I've just slagged it down because of the kids. But that's why it's gone second because I think it's going to be the
Hmm.
kids' hangout area.
Do you know what I'm more
But
worried about now?
why I'm interested in this, number two, is I'm interested in these people on roller skates. It's
That's
different for horror nights.
as if they do roller skates. We're just assuming they're going to be on roller skates because of the 50s males
No,
dying.
it's because they've had interviews for people for roller skating this year.
Yeah, but
So
I
it's the
couldn't.
area for it. So I
Hmm.
think it makes sense. And if they do what they do at other horror events like Hello Scream, if you can put the knee pads on it and they can screech across the floor, sparks, could be
Yeah,
beautiful. So that's why it's higher up. It's not because that's what the kids would have pushed it down, but they're going to try new tricks here. It's right next to the HHN bar. It's right next to Mayhem, whatever it's going to be this year, the movie show on the lake, if it is going still ahead.
well, if we
Um,
are getting one, because it's still gone quiet that again. It's gone quiet.
yeah,
So
I think that might be we're going to leave it to the last minute to decide. And then obviously number one is Mutant Toxic 20. It's nothing to do with what Simon said about the original. I didn't even know about that one until last
well, it's not the
week.
original. I just say I'm just getting Acid Assault
Yeah,
vibes
but what?
from
Yeah,
that.
that's what.
So
But I always like scare zones in New York. I think it's set up for scare zones perfectly.
mm,
This one is totally set up because it's a New York scare zone. I'm seeing prohibition. I'm seeing gangsters, people in the old 20 clothes, and that is such a cool period of time. Um,
mm,
I think it's going to be brilliant. You've got to obviously have normal people, a few normal people screaming, trying to save their own lives. Then you've got to have the people with all the
just me.
bubbly faces and all that stuff. I want mutant gangsters shooting at people. Actually, they might not be able to use guns in theme parks and that. Just thinking about that.
Nah, they won't.
Yeah,
They might have some. They might just. If they're not going to do that, they could always go for the comical side of it. I know it sounds stupid, but
bubble
use
guns.
balloon animal guns.
What about bubble guns?
No, I hate bubble ones. I hate bubble ones and bubble guns. I hate them. Horrible.
That's the reason to have them now, people. Let's have a bubble gun.
But
It's that-
what's actually worried me now about this, what we've just done, we've just agreed on our most anticipated scare zone. It's now going to turn out to be the shittest one, isn't it?
No, because knowing someone like bloody Joe, who's still not here, he's actually at Full Park with his son.
Mm.
So, shit, his name's Charlie, isn't it? Charlie, happy birthday, mate. Is it Charlie?
I don't
No,
know.
Charlie's my mate Lee. Oh dear, I feel so bad now, Joe, that I've
Uh,
forgotten your son's name.
Terrible, innit? I didn't even know your son's name from the start, Joe, so don't worry. You know me, I'm useless for names.
He messaged me only a few days ago, but he's probably sent it as a voice message.
I think it is Charlie.
Yeah, I think it's Charlie like my other mate, and that's why it's confusing me because I've got two mates calling the kids the same name.
Well, tell Joe he has to change it to Charles.
Anyway, happy birthday, young man. Happy
Yeah.
birthday. Um,
So, yeah, the guys. So we've done hour five. We got go on,
I've got one more thing I want to bring up on the show. Five
go
Nights
on
at
then,
Freddy's.
go on then.
So we all know the house is coming. Anybody who doesn't think there's an house, you're an idiot. Um,
Well,
but they have alluded into the London event that there's more coming. Now, there's a few ideas I've got. Simon, you thought the arcade, right?
yeah,
Simple one because that has shut, so they're doing work to that.
yeah,
So
it's
that's
gone.
fine. That's right.
I
So
think
what
that I
about?
think the actual arcade games have been taken out completely. There's
I think they're
nothing
going
in
to put
there.
horror. They're going to put some games what fit with Five Nights. Now, here's my idea as well. Now, you said about food. Now, scratch that. What's the Italian place called in New York? The pizza place.
Louis,
Let's change
Louis.
that to Five Nights at Freddy's one because that's in the movies now. It's pizza. It's the perfect spot for it.
It is very themed that would work into the mutant scare zone perfectly. Have the mutant gangster guys going in there, getting pieces of pizza,
Or that.
walking around with pizza
But
in
yeah,
hand.
but the problem is that
But
means Five Nights at Freddy can't go in the arcade because that doesn't fit in either.
well, Five Nights at Freddy, they can have just as a walkthrough. Because I think the
Um,
thing is, when you think about we're all about that Cabana Bay thing that was going through
yeah.
and going on. That everyone wants that thing like a Cabana Bay. What if they're doing
I
it
just
in the house
I've
in
got
there?
I've got Craig. I've got Craig. I've done a Craig and a Joe.
Oh,
Paid. You pay $10, something like that, to go in there. You see all the stuff, but you also get photos with the characters.
I know an easier way. I know an absolute easy way, and it also gets the line a lot quicker. You know what ride do you exit out of, and it goes straight into that arcade?
I'm the mama.
Shut the exit where the door is at the side of the mummy, and you have to walk through the shop that way into that area where Five Nights at Freddy thing is, and that's the only way you can get in.
Yeah, because that means other people can't walk in and out.
Exactly.
That could be
Use
an
that as
interesting
the
one.
exit. We'll see. They
Now,
won't do that, but because it means that you
I
have to go on
did,
the ride to do it. But
I did think Cabana Bay as well, but I don't think that's coming back. I don't think they're going to do it anymore. I don't.
no, it
It
was
logistically was a good idea for hotel guests, but it was never busy apart from the first year. It's because even if you're staying at any Universal hotel, most people ain't traveling over to Cabana Bay, unfortunately.
no, because that's the thing. The only way to get to Cabana Bay officially is bus or walk.
Yeah,
That's it. If example, it was in Hard Rock, you could get the
perfect.
bus, you could walk, you can
Or,
bus, walk, or boat,
or
but they won't do that.
if they shut down, it's too late now, so they're not doing that. But if they shut down the preview store for Epic, that would have been a
Mm.
perfect spot for it.
Yeah, they won't do it.
Perfect.
Yeah, they won't
Or
do that
could
because
they
yeah,
do it for Coconut, the dead
no.
coconut?
Well, that's gone quiet again, hasn't it? They've said it's supposed to be based on Lady Gaga, and I've not heard anything else since that. So
I look, I'd rather have it based on Five Nights at Freddy and Lady Gaga. I want something what's in the event in there. I think that's when it goes
you know
to
what they
something
could
totally
do? They
different. It
could
doesn't
they
fit.
could do it Five Nights at Freddy, but just have Lady Gaga music because there wasn't much music in Five Nights at Freddy, is there? Really?
Could you play Poker Face in the Mutants one? Because poker prohibition, poker
No, not really.
face. I'm having fun there, people. I'm
I
just
think
trying.
I think
Oh,
it would have to be 1920s music. I
oh,
think
they've
for it to
got to
work.
play some. Yeah, they've got to 20s. The problem is it's before the Rat Pack and that as well. What's a shame because oh, could you imagine that period with Frank Sinatra and everyone would have been cool.
Well, they could squeeze it in as a faint background noise. Well, thing is, like I say, we're speculating, and that's the whole point
Quite
of this
frankly, it just
show.
sounds like an exciting year. This is what I'm getting to.
Mm.
There's so many new ideas coming. It's pre C19. We're back,
And we've
baby.
still got two houses left to announce. And I alliterated this on the last episode, and we did get someone commenting back, which I appreciate your comment.
Okay, let's go.
Um, well, when I mentioned about the Rush for Fear pass, that you could, he basically said you can't upgrade any pass to an Ultimate Fear or Rush. I says no, you can upgrade your Rush for Fear, and Rush for Fear only can be upgraded to the Ultimate Pass with Express. It's in the terms and conditions. If you look at our tweets, it's in there. It does state, and it actually does state, this is the only pass you can upgrade to an Ultimate Fear with Express. So if you haven't got the Ultimate Fear Express and you want it, buy yourself the Rush for Fear with Express. As long as you update it by the 21st, it said the 20th, but it also says the 21st of September
Say
to the
19th.
Ultimate.
Be safe.
Yeah, but as long as you use it before and you upgrade it at guest services, by the end of that ticket running out, you can get the Ultimate Fear with Express, and it splits the cost of that ticket up.
It saves money for a long time.
Saves
As you say,
money.
yeah, do the whole, basically do most of September on the Rush of Fear.
Yeah, so if you're
Just
listening to
towards
this
the
and
end,
you're in
change it.
Orlando and you want to go to nearly every single night and you say I can't afford it, it's too much. I'm not paying $1,219 or whatever it is. Pay the 689 to start off with, and then you've got 4 weeks, 4 weeks to save up the rest of the money to buy it, the rest of it, so you don't have to fork out the whole amount in one of it. It's a nice little tip. People don't know about it. It's not mentioned anywhere else really. I think we're the only ones who have mentioned it. So use
Can I
it
just
and
say,
tell
if it's,
tell Universal that we sent you.
can I just say something as well? If anybody's listening from the big podcast, like an RIP to Fear and B, I don't know if any of you listen 365. Um, on one of your next future episodes, tell people this, but give us a shout out because if you heard it from us
Well,
and you didn't
it
know
sounds
it,
like we're
just
begging
give
there,
us a
but
little,
if you
just
want
give
to,
say Simon from the Halloween Horror Events podcast is pointing out this great thing. That's all we
yeah.
want.
Well, if they want to steal it, they can steal it. We know
It's
we've
not like we own it.
No, but no, yeah, but like I say, but we're the first ones to document it technically that we've seen. So if you want to steal it and use it as your idea, by all means. But it would be nice. We give you guys recognition when we find spot for you. So 50-50. That's all we
A
need.
lot of the stuff I
Anyway,
bring up on this show
so
from shows like the RIP tour, I listen to them and they
yeah,
pretend to sound like an expert.
no. Anyway, guys. So yeah, I think we're
That's
gonna end
it.
it there. Yeah, that's it. That's the thing. I think we've got two more announcements to come. Depending on which one it is, we might wait and do a double one when we get them both. We'll have to just wait and see because I'm back in work. And um, if you're wondering last week where I might have been a little bit off with the show, and I've literally just found out 20 minutes before we recorded, my auntie passed away. So I wasn't in the right frame of mind to really do the show, but we know we've got the listeners out there. You do like to listen, so we thought we have to get it out. So I bottled a lot of stuff up. It's all gone now. I've got it all out of my system now. Funeral's this Friday, so we're all gonna have a celebration of a life. So we'll get through that. So on that sad note, it sounds like a sad note, doesn't it? Will you
It
do
is
us
a
a
sad
favour?
note.
If you could do us a
I've
favour,
got a better idea.
to
Mate,
cheer,
mate.
I tell you what, to cheer me up, do me a favour, like this video, subscribe to the show, find us on all our socials at HHE Pod and HHE Pod 1 on TikTok. Thank you.
Right, and just to get on a happy note, how many weeks to Halloween Horror Nights?
I think it's four. Is it five? Four?
It,
What are we on? The
it's got to be about
20,
4 or 5 weeks, isn't it?
20th. So I'm just getting the calendar out. We are one, two, three, four, five. 5 weeks, 6 weeks.
Simon doesn't know his
Three,
stuff.
4, 5. 6 weeks on Friday.
6 weeks on Friday into Horror Nights. For me, guys, don't forget to subscribe to Epic Phill Travels on YouTube, where I will be vlogging my whole adventure in Orlando, Florida, showing you a few resorts. One Simon staying at, and obviously the Villatel Orlando resort. I may be asking Craig Willocks, now you're listening, for a cheeky little tour of the Cabana Bay because I want to do an update of that. And I was going to stay there, but I changed to Villatel. I'll be visiting Surfside, and that is going to be International Drive, loads of Universal and Epic Universe. There is going to be obviously on Epic Phill tours of Halloween Horror Nights, but there's going to be stuff I'm going to record especially for this podcast. And I have a very special, and I'm not telling people how it's going to work, podcast episode that I'm going to make for us. It's going to be different. I don't think anybody else has done it like this. It's going to be a little bit of fun. And personally, if you're listening, you need to get to the YouTube channel for that one because there's going to be a
Yeah.
lot of visuals as well.
So I'm going to combine three. I'm going to say tatty bye bye for now, stay spooky, and sweet screams.
Whenever. And I'm going to say, see you in your nightmares and stay. Sorry, I had to stop myself, bring myself back alive. Epic. I was a bit like Megan 2.0 there, slow and boring.
Well, we'll go
Don't watch it, trust me. I put myself through it.
there. Yeah, so I'll see you later, guys. Have a great night, and we'll see you again. Bye.